All right. So it is now, we are now being streamed into YouTube for Monday Night Live. So we're going to have people jumping on with us, but we've got a lot to cover tonight. And I'm excited about that. So I'm hoping that you have pen and paper and that I don't overwhelm anybody. Let's just say that because we're here. We are. Did y'all watch my little video earlier? I mean, I just jumped on so that I can say it better than I can type it out or send messages. So June is. I mean, here we are. It's the final month of the seminar year. All of our goals, everything we've worked for all year long comes down to this month, finishing it out. And we've had a very successful year. We have tracked everything and here we are. We're just right on track. That's why I post it. When I post that figure and y'all look at it, it says 25,000 something or another. Please remember, that's why I wrote the little comment. That is retail. That is retail. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit because I think I have that. No, I don't even have that as one of my graphics. So as some of you are jumping on, Debbie, bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and show this video. Hang on just a second. All right. And show. All right. If I can get this to show. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. We can't hear it.
Can you hear it? All right. Hold on just a second. Let me stop this. All right. So, hello, Miss Jill. Thank you for hopping on with us. Well, she was there. I don't know where she went.
I know. I went to grab me something to write with. Huh?
Oh, yes. Grab you something to write with. Hey, well, thank you for joining us. And hey, before I get off into the rest of what we're going to talk about, I want to hear from you two about what's going on in your Mary Kay business. Okay. I know, but I want everybody else to know, y'all, I love to cheer you on. And I know that you have some great things going on. So, Jill, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you did on Saturday, how this came about, and just kind of let us know, give us all the inside scoop about Saturday.
Okay. Well, whenever I started doing Mary Kay, my daughter said that she would do a party for me. And so she had, let's see, she had 7 invited, and one had backed out earlier, and then one of them got up with a fever that morning. And so we had 5 there. And yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. I went down Friday night and spent the night at her house, and able to play with my granddaughter a little bit. And then we ate supper, and then Saturday morning I got to play with her again. And then she went to the zoo with her daddy, and all of those ladies came to the house, and we just had a good time and had a pretty good sale. I saw one time-wise set, so I was really excited about that.
Yeah.
And the rest of it was just odds and ends stuff. But so I'm going to invite all of those ladies to the sale this weekend and see if they.
Absolutely.
I'm going to send out a text message. I didn't send those out yesterday, but I'm going to send those out tonight and see, let them know about the sale this weekend. And
absolutely. I mean, it's just about getting the word out, get the word out.
Right.
Okay. So, Debbie, tell us a little bit about what all you have going on. I know that you are equipped and ready for this weekend too. Both of you have set some big goals. And let me before I go to you, Debbie, talk to us a little bit, Jill, about, and you're new, okay? You two are some of my newest consultants. And I think it is so important for you to share with our other team members about what are your goals? What is your retail selling goal for this weekend? Because I think a lot of people think, oh my gosh, I can't, I don't even know how to set a goal. And so we've talked about, those of you that I have had an opportunity to talk to, we've backed into it. We figured out how to set that goal. So Jill, what is your goal for this weekend? Your personal goal?
I think it's $700.
$700. Okay. And ladies, for a new consultant, some of you are like, what? I mean, how's she going to do that? First off, let me tell you, remember, her sister, her mom, her nieces, they were all good customers. And I told her, I said, oh my gosh, I think you're going to blow this out of the park. And so that I'm so cheering you on. Now, let me just kind of spotlight that 700 is going to be taken away from that 12,000 that we have to do. So do you see how each one of you are eating an elephant one bite at a time? That 12,000, that's a big old elephant. And no one person can do that. But if all of us are just absorbing part of the elephant, we can eat it. We absolutely can. Now, Debbie, tell us a little bit about what do you have going on in your Mary Kay, and talk a little bit about what are your goals for this upcoming epic selling weekend. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
We couldn't hear that video. There was no volume.
No,
we couldn't hear it.
And see that, and I made sure and clicked the volume on the video. Oh, great. Okay, guys, that is on InTouch. It's under business tools, down at the very bottom, digital videos. And it's the very first one that's going to pop up. It's 3 minutes and 6 seconds. So please go back and watch that. And I'm so sorry. I thought I had clicked all the buttons, but I do want you to make sure you are understanding. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, the discount as well, and why this is so huge, especially with this epic selling weekend. Okay, Jill or Debbie, go ahead.
My goal is 2,000.
Okay.
It's a very, very high goal, and it does make me quite nervous, but I want to reach it. So, I mean, I wanted it to be out of reach a little bit. So it's going to make me work that much harder to get there.
Absolutely. And I told all of you is have an uncomfortable goal. I don't want anybody to have a goal that just knocks your feet out from under you. And guys, my goal is 6,000. Okay. And I don't think, well, maybe I have. Maybe I should. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm doing half of it. I'm committed to doing half of this 12,000. So I just need everybody to play ball with me. That's what Debbie and I were talking about a while ago, is playing pickleball. So let's play ball together. And Debbie, I do not doubt that you can do this. Debbie and I've already talked. Jill, I want to talk with you too as we get on into the meeting about where you stand, where you're at on winning. Okay. You have, both of you two have big goals as far as what you can finish wrapping up this month with Mary Kay, because you're both going to seminar. So we'll talk about that just a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to click over here. Let me do some quick recognition. Oh my gosh, y'all, because we are finishing we want to recognize where we finished up May. We had a great May, and then catapult into okay, hold on, let me get this pulled up just a second. Okay. All right. So and y'all see this. Jessie does such an amazing job. Our monthly queens coming out of May. Brenda Switzer is our queen of sales, queen of wholesale, Debbie Hall, and I'm queen of sharing. I have two new team members. I'm so excited about introducing them to you. Now, those as far as celebrating $100 club. Now, guys, I want to say this $100 day club. Our last week of the month, it kind of got all split up. And so Jessie divided it the 27th through the 31st. We had Jill and Denise and Debbie all did $100 days. And then we went into, hang on a minute. Where did we go? Well, hang on a second. Here we go. Then we had June 1st and 2nd. Okay, so now we're into June, and we had Jill Beatty has done, of course, she had a huge $400 day on Saturday. So I'm going to go back just a second. I do want to recognize Debbie as a two-time grand achiever for the month of May. She and I both did that, and I want to tell you, I just could not be more proud of you ladies that are working your business. You're not just ordering product, okay? You are selling product, building skincare customers, and putting bundles and products back on your shelf. Now, I want to say this. I'm so excited about these women. This was our SOAR Achievers, and we broke a little record. We've been hanging at 5, maybe 6 SOAR Achievers, and I was so proud. Marianne, I wish Marianne was on here tonight. Marianne stepped up, and she just kept doing orders, and I texted her, and I said, you're like $37 away from being a SOAR Achiever. And so she finished that up. Tommy Sledge, congratulations to you. Debbie Hall, Debbie Lambright. These are women that are just always SOAR Achievers, and we just appreciate you so much. Jill Beatty, Brenda Switzer, Marianne Bowen, and myself. And so those were our 600 achievers coming out of May. And then, okay, so this was our whole tracking. Jessie does a fun sheet for us, and our goal was, of course, 20 A1 achievers. We had 17. So congratulations to you. Pre-SOAR achievers, and then there's the last 2 weeks of the month, and then our SOAR achievers, we have 10. Our goal is 10. We had 7 new rock stars. Our goal was 6, and we had 2. So congratulations to everyone that made June a huge hit. Thank you. Now, these are my new consultants, and they're really not new. Donna has been with us before. Donna and I have been friends for many years. When I lived in Palestine, she was a precious friend of mine. And so Donna had gotten out for about a year and contacted me, and she said, "Oh my gosh, my face needs my Mary Kay back." She'll tell you her story that she's worn Mary Kay since she was 16, and she is a beautiful woman. I was set to go down on Tuesday. We had her business lunch scheduled, and y'all know the whole world fell apart in East Texas. They had all kinds of tornadoes, wind. Uh, some of them still do not have electricity. It's just been very challenging. And I want to tell you, thank you, Lord, that I did not get on the road. The event was canceled early that morning, and but we do have it rescheduled for Sunday the 23rd. My other new team member, you've heard me talk so much about my friend Valerie Fine. Valerie is going to be such an asset to our unit. Valerie came over, did the makeover we did before and after. Since this is her actual after picture, she absolutely loved how her skin felt, and she said, "I want to be a consultant because I want to get my product." I am excited. I want Valerie to go to seminar with us. I think she could find such value. And I just want you to take your arms and wrap them around Valerie. She is a precious woman, and I told her that my calling card for her to join our unit was the sisterhood, and I use Brenda's terminology there because she loves sisterhood and girlfriend time. Now, I do want to recognize some women. Okay, we did a promotion, and I ran this during Memorial Day week. We started on May 22nd through May 27th. And I have some women here to recognize, and then I have some women that still do not have their money because I don't know how to get it to you. We did, hold on. We had 7 consultants: Debbie Hall, Denise Stevens, Pamela Billman, Debbie Lambright, Karla Bradley, Tommy Sledge, and Jill Beatty. Now, Jill, I will give you your check on Wednesday when I see you. And okay, so let's see. The rest of you, Pam, Debbie, Karla, Tommy, I need to know, do I need to pop a check in the mail to you? Again, if you have Venmo, that just works great for me. So please, I still owe you money, and I want to get that to you. And so thank you for those women that saved big on their Mary Kay orders by being reimbursed. Now, here's Jen's calendar. Oh my gosh, y'all, there's so much. In fact, Bo and I were talking this afternoon, and he goes, "Wow, y'all have got a lot." And this week alone, oh my goodness, y'all see all the graphics I posted? So much. Tonight we have Monday Night Live, and then right after we have the red event for all red jackets. And oh my gosh, it's going to be phenomenal. Y'all, that's always that first Monday night of every month. And so Debbie, Jill, I know both of you are excited. I want you to pick up your red jackets at seminar, and I want you to be on the red event for July. Then coming Wednesday, we're going back to our lunch bunch. This is where, Debbie, I wish I could fly a plane out and pick you up. But for those of you that are local and can join us for lunch, we're going to sit down and have lunch, just do some power planning there at 11:30 on Wednesday in Comanche. And then that night, okay, we're going to do, let me go ahead and go to some of my graphics. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to go back here just a second. Today, 5 days until our epic selling weekend. I'm going to post this tonight in the group so you have it and you can text that out or put it on your page, whatever. Every day there's going to be one of these put on that text to you. Okay. The red event again tonight, and then lunch bunch. I'm so glad I have this picture, Jill. This is from career conference, and I was tickled that I was able to grab that. And then again, here is, ladies, let me tell you, you do not want to miss this. Janice True did her director's meeting with us today, and she said, get all of your people on. This is for consultants only. This is Wednesday night, 8:00, and she's going to be talking about finish big and start strong for seminar. Y'all know, some people have the mentality, oh, I'm just going to wait until July 1st gets here, and then I'm going to go to work. Ladies, it takes 60 to 90 days to get the momentum going. And so right now it is pivotal that you be working strong in June. I've learned this. I can tell you this from the bottom of my heart. If you sit down and do nothing in the month of June, it will take you until September to get the ball rolling again. So again, she showed us the jewelry that she's got. She's got some new pieces, and oh my gosh. So Wednesday night, it is just consultants, no guests. And so we want to make sure that we have at least 5 consultants on. When we do, then our name goes in the drawing for her to do a special event for us. And so that's Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, okay, Diana Sumner. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to hear Diana. She will, I mean, you will just be out of breath when Diana gets off. She's going to do the sharing event on Thursday night. So if you have anyone that remotely might be interested in earning some part-time money for the summer, I put a graphic up. I know that Debbie grabbed it as well. I'm going to share that with you too. I just think it's a great idea. Some women are looking for, my daughter, okay, school teacher. She's looking for part-time income during the summer. Now, mind you, she will not do Mary Kay with me, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay. And then Friday starts the epic selling event. Okay. I'm going to come off just a second. Yeah. Okay. Let me go back here. I want to come off of screen sharing just a second. Again, please understand this. Now, I just talked to Debbie and I were talking before you jumped on, Jill. I don't know if you're competitive or not, but I just want to tell y'all a little bit about me. That was one of the things I think that Bo and I, when we met many, many years ago in high school at the top of our gymnasium in Rising Star, that we met at a basketball game because we are both very athletic. We're very competitive. And when this got proposed to us that nobody with a unit of our size had ever broken a record of 12,000 in a 3-day period, I thought, well, we can do it. We can do it. And I have a very seasoned unit. I have a lot of consultants who have had businesses for years. And those are the ladies. I know you have the customers. Okay. You already have the customers. We've got the Debbies and the Jills and even Brenda's that's kind of new to the game. And they don't have the customer base like y'all do, but they have the desire and they have the determination. Okay. And so between those of you that have the customer base and those that are new, that are striving to build customer bases, we're going to reach this goal. Okay. 3 days. Now, yes, I ask you, I've been willing to do the text for you. I've done the graphics for you. I've just done about all I can. But now I'm asking you take the relay baton and run along with me. I've talked to so many of you that have crazy plans this weekend. I was talking with Kim Cooper a while ago that came by the house, and she goes, oh my gosh, I've got a gender reveal this weekend. Ladies, I want to tell y'all, it's the worst weekend in June for me. We don't even have anything in June except for this weekend. Mm-hmm. It's my youngest granddaughter's dance recital, and all the girls are coming in. I'm going to have a house full of company. And yes, this is not the ideal situation time for me, but I'm going to work smart. I'm going to pre-plan. I'm going to pre-schedule. And that's the kind of graphics that I have for you if you want to work like that. Otherwise, just do a blanket % off for all 3 days. Make sure that you're texting your customers, you're calling your customers. Please, I beg you, don't just send it out there or put it on your Facebook page and not contact your customers. The whole goal, and I love that this hits in June, and I love that the company came up with this crazy thing I've never heard. Y'all know I've been in Mary Kay forever, in 6 years. I've never heard of an epic selling weekend. And evidently some other units have done this in years past, but evidently nobody of our size has done this. And so I'm like, well, we're going to do this. But what I was going to say is this is the opportunity for you to appreciate your customers for supporting you, whether you've been in Mary Kay 2 years, 10 years or 20, whatever the case may be. I want to tell you, I like people. Do y'all have, let me ask you a question. Do y'all have businesses that you do business with that maybe you get a birthday discount? I mean, I walked into Kinder Scott last weekend when it was still my birthday month, and they're like, oh, yeah, you get 25% off of any piece. And I'm like, oh, my, thank you. I mean, I love discounts with my favorite businesses. And so, why would your customer not like the same thing? So, this just this is just my time to give back and say thank you to my customers who supported me. I did a video. Y'all saw the video I did for you. I did a video over in my customer group to let them know pretty much what I told you. I really gave you a lot more information than I did them because I'm doing teaser videos. I'm not going to tell them what the discounts are. I'm not going to give them a lot of scoop. I'm just going to tell them it's coming. That's all we're doing right now. Don't let the cat out of the bag. Don't let the cat out of the bag yet. We are selling the sizzle. Okay. So the whole idea is making your list, sending texts, making phone calls, sending emails. How y'all know there's 5-7 layers that you layer people. And some people are email people, some people are phone call people, some people are texting people. You need to know, y'all know that's on the profile sheet, right? What is the best way to contact you?
Yes.
If you have profile sheets on people, they've told you best way to contact them. So make sure that's your number one way to connect with them for this weekend. So again, here's some things I want to remind you again. If you're watching this back, or those of you two that are on here, make sure that your website is up. Debbie and I worked yesterday about getting her profile picture updated. She sat here with me and I updated mine. Mine was a picture from 2016. I wish I could tell you I look like that, but I did. So I put a new one up. So if you have not stuck your head in and looked at your profile picture, or maybe updated your preferred customer or your personal website, make sure that you're going to that. It's under business tools. It's the second one down. Personal website manager is where you find that. And then the first little graphic, it has like a little pink box with a wrench in it. And right underneath there, it has something about update. And you just click on those words and it takes you to there. And the very first thing you see is your profile picture. So make sure that you have a good, professional, clean picture. Debbie said hers looked a little fuzzy, or when she uploaded it, it got really big, and she said, I got to get that off of there. Help me get it off. So go in there and make sure, put a fun picture. Maybe you want to put a picture with your mask on or something like that, something fun, Mary Kay-ish, a career picture, something like that. But then also too, let me remind you, on there, and remember, when you change something at the bottom of the page in the blue box, it will say save and continue. If you don't hit save and continue, guess what? It didn't save and you're not continuing. So you have about 5 different screens you're going through. Remember too, let's talk about this for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you're going to do a blanket 20% off, okay, you can change that on your website, but it's not going to change their totals. Okay. You're going to have to take their order. You're going to have to apply the discount and then let them know how much it is before you charge the card. If you have any questions about processing the card, or you want them to go ahead and put the card information in there, and then you will adjust the amount after you get the tax in there, after you get shipping in there, if you need to ship it, etc. I do want to let y'all know that I personally am going to do a flat $5.95 on shipping, okay, on everybody's order that I ship. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have some customers that are not going to like that, okay? And I know when Brenda watches this back, she's going to laugh about that. But guys, shipping is through the roof. The other thing I want to talk to you about is their payments to you. Y'all know that I just did this huge mascara a thon, I guess you want to call it, for Rising Star. One thing that came to my attention is if someone bought a mascara for $16 and they use Venmo, Venmo charged me, and I have a business account. So let me even say that. And y'all know all that just changed as of June 1st. So if you have Venmo, make sure you understand that. But on a $16 tube of mascara, the cost that it cost me, the processing fee was 42 cents. Okay. On that same $16 tube of mascara, if you used a credit card, it was $1.78. Okay. So I I want you to hear me here. You definitely want to accept credit cards. Okay. You have to accept credit cards. But I've really encouraged as many of my customers as I can to get Venmo. And through the years, more and more and more people have done Venmo. It's out there. I do want to tell you that all the rules changed again as of June 1st. I think that's because so many people are using Venmo. So if you're doing this for business, you definitely want to get a business account, because now my rates are less than just a plain old rate, because you're getting charged more. So anyway, the main thing is I'm going to offer Venmo. I'm going to offer credit cards, and also too, I'm going to do a drawing where everybody that spends $10, okay, their name's going to go on the wheel, but their order has to be paid by Sunday night to get on the wheel. Okay. If the orders are not paid, they're not going to go on the wheel to earn product. I'm going to put pink cash in there. I'm going to put lipsticks in there. I'm going to put pedicure sets in there. My goal is to give away about $500 worth of product. And guys, I'm just pulling this off my shelf. Okay. And it's just things that, and then I'm going to do my pink cash cards. Okay. And so again, do what you want to do. If you guys, and I just go on the internet and I put wheel of names. It's so simple to do. And so I would encourage you. Maybe you just want to, give 5 lipsticks like Janice Trude does. Anything you want to do just as a thank you at the very, very end. But please, I encourage you, don't put their names on there if they've not paid for their order. Do you hear my heart here? In other words, we don't want to chase money, but I kind of got burned on that years ago. And so now my customers just know, yeah, no money, no going on the wheel kind of thing. And y'all know how I run that. So I just always make sure, and they will know this ahead of time. That's going to be part of my rules. That's going to come out on Friday. Make sure too that, like I said, we talked about, make sure your website's up to date. How are you going to get the pictures out to them? Are you texting them? Are you putting them in your group? If you have a group, I definitely recommend just put them on your group. If you don't have a group, you're going to have to text them. Okay. The main thing is every day at the end of the day, please send me a text and say, here's my total, because I'm grabbing down all of your totals. I'm going to do a flat, we've got a spreadsheet set up here. As the totals come in the next morning, I can say, oh my gosh, here's where we are. We are blank away. And then that way you'll have the graphic. I'm going to put it back in that text group. You'll have the graphic, and then you can share that back with your customers as well. So the whole thing, we're all working together to sell the sizzle of this event. So again, like I've told so many of you, if you sell $200 is huge when you're just chipping away at it. If we had 50 of you sell $200, there you go. Think about how that looks in the big perspective. It may sound like just a drop in the bucket, but it's huge. Again, deliveries, I'm telling them, I think it's important that you cover these kind of things up front. I talk about how to pay. I talk about the shipping. I talk about delivery, and I talk about drawings. And my delivery will start. Now, guys, now think about this. Depending on your inventories, watch how you say this, and just say whatever I have in stock can be delivered that following week, but or you're going to say as soon as the products come in, they will be packaged and shipped out or delivered. Okay. So again, any questions about any of that? The main thing is, like I said, have fun with this and know that you are creating something for the future. Okay, Debbie, do you have any questions about any of that?
Can you say that again? The things that we need to explain to our customers up front?
Yes, I always talk about you want to tell them how it works. I mean, how is this event going to work? And remember, they've never seen anything like this. And so you're going to tell them where and how to shop with you. Okay. Shop on my website. My website will not reflect the sale price. I will deduct it and credit the sale price. So you're going to talk about how it works. If you're going to put the graphics in your group, then just say, watch the group. They're going to start posting at blank and they will post all weekend long, or you can post them all at one time and give them all weekend to shop the site, whatever you want to do. Make sure too that you're talking about how they pay. Explain that, the different options that they have. And again, when you say credit card, tell them which credit cards. Okay. Mary Kay accepts MasterCard, Visa, Discover, and American Express. I mean, everything but your Exxon card. Okay. So I always tell everybody, you got a card, we'll take it. I always say I will do cash or check at pickup or delivery if it's somebody that I know. Otherwise, I want to get my money. Why do I want to get my money? Where I can turn around and place my order. If you're waiting and all these orders are out here and don't get paid, you need that money to get that order placed back. And now we've got 55% off. So you definitely need their money back and stuff. Okay. Shipping, decide what you want to do about shipping. Either you're going to not charge any shipping. You're going to charge shipping if it's 25 or over or 50 or over. I am choosing to do a flat $5.95 shipping on all orders. If it's going to my sister-in-law in Fairbanks, which is about $80, I'm going to do $5.95. Okay. Also, too, delivery, talk about that. Anything that you have in stock, you can make quick delivery, but or just say all product will be delivered starting on blank. Now, guys, remember you're trying to get product in. If your inventory is not massive, you may not have all of it, and you're going to have to place that order by Sunday night and then get it in. And y'all know it'll come really fast when you place it on Sunday night. If you're going to do any kind of drawings, giveaways, gifts with purchase, anything like that, if you're going to do a wheel of names, explain to them how they get on the wheel. If you want to do a little, one of the things that we did one year, we've done this several years at my holiday open house, I took just a cute little cello bag and I put together a spa collection that they got the spa collection when they purchased $50. Okay. And it was like the hydrogel eye patch and the, all the fun samples that you can give. I just put together a cute little bag with some, make it all spa-like and put the moisture renewal mask down in there, a charcoal mask or something like that, some sprinkles and, make it look all summery. That's another idea. I'm not trying to get you to give away the farm, but I mean, there's a lot of fun ideas that you can do here. So I think I've covered it. That looks like my notes here as far as, do you have any questions that maybe I didn't cover, Debbie?
No, I'm thinking about Sunday, maybe doing a open house, a
There
kind
you
of
go.
a shop my shelves
There
kind of
you
thing.
go. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. And, and I talked about doing that. Had it not been the weekend here when I had all my kids, I would have done that. Because I do that at Christmas, but I wanted to do that here and it's just not going to happen. Uh, Jill, do you have any questions on what we've talked about here?
Yeah, I missed because I had to go let my dog out because he was fixing to cause a lot of disruption. Uh,
I do understand that.
okay. So I missed. So are you doing specific things on a specific hour? Or are you just doing straight 20% off? What?
Mine, okay, let me tell you, the graphics that I'm using is from a friend of mine. And her graphics, all of her graphics are 25% off. Okay. And so the way she's got her graphics set up, it's like absolute essentials, and it'll have 5 or 6 different products on there, and then it'll have beauty tools, and it'll have like it just has an array of products. But between all of the graphics, it covers all a Mary Kay product. Now, like Debbie is doing, what I will do on Sunday is, and y'all know, this is one of the things I talked about on my video to my customers today. I have a lot of discontinued product, okay, are no longer available. Or ladies, look at the items that are being moved to discontinue.
Mhm.
We have, and I'm just distraught about the women's cityscape perfume. We've got, oil mattifier. We've got different items that are moved. And if you have those on your shelf, you might do a bigger discount because you want to move them out so you can order new products. Okay. Especially with this discount. Now, one of the things that I want, and you're going to see a graphic come up that Mary Kay and y'all see, and I'm posting it everywhere, that right now when you're ordering, just like she talked about in this video that you couldn't hear, they put together 2 different kind of bundles for us. And here's one of the things you're going to see me do is that when you buy that advanced miracle bundle, okay, it's the repair and then the Radiance facial peel, charcoal mat, or whatever that is, they're going to get a free roll-up bag from me. Okay. I got it free. That's gonna be a bundle that they can buy. You'll see a graphic. I'm gonna make that graphic. Okay. And same thing with the miracle set. Now, I'm not going to give that bag away with just the repair kit. They're going to get the repair kit if they want to do that at 25% off, but they're not going to get a free roll up bag. Okay. So I'm just passing that roll up bag, the free roll up bag they're giving us. I'm going to pass that on to my customer as a gift with purchase when they buy that big O set. Okay. But does that make sense? So, yes, I'm going to tell you, I've done in the past where I had sliding scales that they got this much off here, they got this much off here, they got this. And I'll be honest with you, you're having to watch the timestamps of when stuff comes in. I'm gonna have a house full of family. I don't have time to do that. If you do, you absolutely can make that work for you. So I'm just giving a flat 25% off everything. And then on Sunday, I will pull some items that I have left over. I've got some Mother's Day gifts put together. I'll take a picture of it and it will be a bigger discount because I don't want to unwrap it. So things like discontinued product, things like that. I'll probably do a 40 or, well, if it's something that's gone, I'll do probably a 50 or 60% discount on that just to move it because I want my money back. Okay. That's how I look at this. It's not doing me any good just sitting there. So you'll see anybody that's on my page, you'll see some stuff I'm doing that you're like, well, I don't even have that. So it wouldn't even pertain to you. That's why now, if you are a seasoned consultant and you have some of that stuff, I'll be glad to post those graphics in this group that I'm texting you. And if it's there, and Now, let me tell you, I've looked at these graphics, and here's what they've done is she's put the price at the top and she's marked through it, and it has the new price. I don't know how to adjust that because it's already on there. I don't know if you want to do 20% off. I don't know how to adjust that. Just, in other words, if you want to use my graphics and do 25% off, and I'm not saying you need to or whatever, please feel free to use those. If you want to do 20, just please, here's the other thing you can do. Go to business tools, drop down to digital product images, and there you can pretty much find the image of any product that you want. If you need a product picture, please let me know. I have a huge, massive file on my computer that's just product pictures. I have one that's called discontinued products. So if you're watching this back and you have, a bunch of the cream bronzers and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to move those, I have the image. Okay. So please just know on things like that. And they also they have discontinued products on there. So, I mean, just go dig around and see what they've got. I just want I don't want anybody to be stressed about this. I want it to be a discount that you feel comfortable with. I do not want you to give the farm away, but again, you make that decision. That's why I love that Mary Kay's left these bundles up to us. If you don't want to discount them at all and you want to sell that outright, grab them while you can. Remember, let's talk about this as we're doing our orders. When you do any of the ordering of that product, you're going to get the full retail. All of you that are working on goals, you get that full retail bonus. Okay. That's what you're looking for, is to get your numbers up, but you pay less because you're getting it at 55% off. So this was a win-win situation for our unit here for the last month, is that we're getting more retail for less wholesale. So it was a win situation. Does that make sense to both of you on that? Jill, does that make sense?
I think so.
Okay, yeah. Just remember that instead of, and I'm not looking at my graphic, like if you went in there and ordered that repair kit, it's $215, right? Okay, you're ordering it and you're getting it for, you're getting it at 55% off instead of 50% off. And so when you sell it, you have additional money. Then if you're, and I'm telling everybody, I know Debbie and I've had a big long conversation about this. Please look at those ultimate bundles that they've got put together. You may not need the hydrogel eye patches right now or the charcoal mask, but ladies, if you can grab them at 55% off, let's look. What's happening on June 23rd? Pink Day, National Pink Day. Y'all, that will be huge in the Mary Kay world. That's where you could take and put together the hydrogel eye patches and give a really good discount on that product that day. Just have a select product, and that's where you could pull some of those other products out that are pink for later on for a different sale. But grab them while you can get those free roll-up bags. Ladies, you're going into a new seminar year where you're going to be putting product on lots of faces, and you're going to need those roll-up bags for your closing, okay? And so what a better way to get them free instead of paying, $36 for them, okay? Any questions now about that? Jill, does that make a little bit more sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. I think I need to do, though, the same graphics on my page that you do on yours, because I think I might have the same friends on my. Okay. I think I could see how that
your mom jumped on my video this afternoon. I'm like, oh, great. There's
I know. And then she's going to be saying, well, Karla's doing this. Why aren't you doing that?
I know. And I'm like, how do I get my Swing Miss Janice off my page? I don't want her off, but yeah, I did. When I saw her pop up, I thought, oh.
And then, like I've got a few others too, like, that I'm friends with. And absolutely. I think even though I created my Mary Kay page, I think whenever I invited them, like if they're my friends on my personal page, I think they still have access to my Mary Kay page. And so like, then they get notifications on
Very
You know what
good.
I mean? Even if they weren't on my page or your page, they would still get notification. Like, I think it'd just be simpler if on Friday and Saturday, if I just did the same sale you were doing. I don't know
Okay,
about Sunday.
and thank you for that wording, because listen, notifications. Make sure that you're telling your customers to turn their notifications on for your group.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And y'all know you can turn those off. Do you not have a group that just wears you out,
Yeah.
but you don't want to get out of the group, but somewhere, you just want to stop being notified every time they post something? Okay.
Yeah.
That's where you turn the notifications off. So make sure that you encourage, when you're telling your guests, your customers, like we're talking about, Debbie, do this, do this, do this, or here's some points of interest. Number one is turn the notifications, because let me tell you what, especially when I get to Sunday and I've got 3 of these, okay? And invariably somebody will go, oh, I missed that. I'm
Mhm.
like, well, you've got it, because every time I post something, you want to be able to see what I'm posting, especially if I have a limited edition of it. Okay. And so I always tell customers, turn your notifications on. You can turn them off later, but for 3 days, just leave them on. Okay. So thank you for saying the word notification. Okay. All right. So now let me go back to screen share here just a second. I want to get through these graphics. I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, we've got so much going on, and I want to. Okay. So again, this is the big picture you keep seeing, and thank you. I've got so many graphics for you, so please know more are coming. All right, so again, here's your June $100 day graphic that Jesse's put together. So make sure that you're looking for this graphic to post your $100 days. But y'all, I want you to bomb this, okay? Poor Jessie, she doesn't. She's already reached out to me. She doesn't even know what to think about what we're doing. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep you busy posting all the $100 days. Okay. All right. Now, here's the new 50/50 deal. I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to do 50/50 with this sale.
Thank
It's
you.
let me tell you why. And I think until you go through this, you don't see. But here's what happens is they order, and then they'll add some more. Okay, so the totals are going up, and I'm bouncing a total back over there, and they're like, okay, yes, all right. And I'll say, all right, so here's your final total. You can pick 3 things, okay? And so then it's crickets. I don't hear back from them. I can't total out a ticket. I can't even get them a total to get me money to where I can put them on the wheel. So the last sale I did, which I guess was it was my Super Bowl Sunday thing I always do. I did not do 50/50 because there's too much bouncing back and forth. And then they get busy or I get busy and I can't get their totals because somebody's waiting on somebody. So I figured that I'm just going to take that out. Also, too, let me say this. I do not give any other discounts. I will have customers go, well, it's my birthday month. Do I get an additional 20% off? No. You're getting 25% off. If you want to save it and then order later in the month and get 20% off, absolutely. But it's not going to combine or add to this. These are the kind of things I want to tell y'all. I have the customers that will hold me accountable. So that's why I've learned, put all those rules and regulations out there. And trust me, you will have somebody that's going to trump you up. Okay, this is important. There's going to be 4 free shipping days coming out during the month. And I'm going to post it. So just know that it will show up on the Rockstar page that morning. And if you place an order before midnight, I'm reimbursing your shipping. Okay. So 4 days during the month. They're good days too. Okay. All right. Congratulations. These are already our stars. Y'all, I looked today and Debbie got a career bump. She is now an Emerald Star. And so she's looking at even a bigger gift, okay? And so, Brenda, congratulations, Sapphire. Jill, Sapphire. Debbie moved up to Emerald and is not that far away from Pearl, and I'm Pearl. And so, ladies, let me tell you, we've got Debbie Lambright and Tommy Sledge are both less than $300 finishing up, and I know that they will. Remember, your deadline is the 15th, okay? 15th. So now let's talk about this. You're getting all this money in. Remember, you're going to place that order on Sunday, probably after your big sale is over. Please make sure you know what your totals are. Make sure you know where you are on the starboard. So if you're placing an order, that you don't miss something just by a little bit. So I'm going to be trying to make sure that I have everybody updated. If you have any questions, please, before you place orders, let me know. If I'm not getting right back to you, now I will tell you this. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you our schedule. We're going to the dance recital on Saturday night. Okay. So Saturday night, probably not going to be available. Just going to be really honest with you. We're going to be dancing. We're going to go to dinner. And Friday night, I should be good. Sunday afternoon, I should be better. So anyway, but if you're texting me, I'm going to try to get right back to you. But Saturday night is going to be really tough. Okay, so just play. I'm not even going to be in my office. So anyway, okay. So let me say that. Yeah, here's the totals. Look at this. Debbie Lambright, 225 away. Tommy Sledge, only 300. Marianne Bowen, hers needs to be updated because hers is a little bit different. So congratulations to these women. They are still right. And I want to tell you how you're going to do, how these people are going to do it right here is working this epic selling weekend. There is no reason all these women you're seeing there. By the way, Dina Williams has changed. Linnell Cash has changed. Anyway, yeah, several of yours has changed. Look at this. We already have a brand new Soar Achiever for June. Yes, it's the 3rd. Okay. Congratulations, Debbie Hall. She is ready for summer. Okay. She is ready for this epic selling event. I want to tell y'all, listen to me. Here's the bracelet. This is the bracelet that matches the earrings, that matches the necklace. I'm going to beg everybody, y'all, this bracelet is beautiful. Absolutely. That was the best collection Mary Kay's ever come out with. So here's the bracelet. If you didn't get the earrings, if you didn't get the necklace, don't worry about it. Get the bracelet. You will wear it. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so there you go. So there's we're building our pictures. And so Debbie is she's going to be our poster child here. Thank you, Debbie, for being there. Okay, so again, here's this graphic. Make sure if you have any questions about it, you reach out and let me know, because again, that set right there, let's talk about that. That set, if you added a retail value, is $411 for that top set, the Advanced Beauty Bundle. Okay. That is counting the $36 for the roll-up bag. Okay. But when you order it, okay, you're selling, if you sell it at half price, would be $242, okay, with a free roll-up bag. Okay. That's what it's costing you. The whole deal is, like I said, that's where I'm giving the roll-up bag. Okay. Same thing down on the bottom. If somebody just wants the repair set or just wants the time-wise, you can break that out. It's all okay. But you've got those other products that you were able to grab at 55% off. And guess what? They're in all of our closing sets. That's what we're showing at our appointments or our hybrid sessions. It's not like they just randomly pulled some product out and gave that. The other thing I want to tell you, I don't have a graphic on up here, is the new time-wise targeted toning lotion. Y'all, it has the new 3D patent products in it. And oh my gosh, y'all, so they've made some changes. Please grab you one. If you will grab one and put it in your order, you will sell. And then take it and squirt some on everybody you make a delivery to. Trust me. I would say buy a bunch of those. That's going to be a pink day product. Just let me know that. I'll let you know that. Okay. This is what I posted today. I love this. This just spoke so loudly to me. Summer pilot program. Okay. If they want to work virtually, in person, hybrid, this just gives all the perks of what women are looking for right now. And if they just tried it during the summer, y'all know what would happen. I mean, look at y'all. Y'all are still what I call my newbies. And once you get your foot in the door, you love what this opportunity has to sell. $35. So this I'm going to put in the group. Okay. Please feel free to grab it and put it or send it out in text or whatever you need to do. So I wanted to show you that. I'm going to stick it in there. That is for both of you that are looking at wanting to be in red jackets and building a team. This is huge. I saw Debbie's already grabbed it. I mean, I love it. This is something else fun. Okay. This is join our test panel, set up some appointments. Okay. This is going to be your ring of people to work with as they're buying. Who do you know? Who do you know? You're making deliveries. Oh my gosh. A lady came Sunday and picked up some product. Guess what? They went to church camp starting today. And I told her, I said, Lucretia, I said, oh my gosh, how old is Taylor? And she goes, she's 12. I said, there you go. So I gave her a little sample and I said, we need to get together. I need both of your faces for a test panel group with the new skincare. Okay. So this is another selling opportunity. You can post this, pick a date that you're going to be doing these mother-daughters. And this is just going to be something you're throwing in your event. So now when this epic selling event is over, guess what? You have appointments booked. Okay. Moms are going to do time-wise or repair, and daughters are going to do the new skincare. Okay. So that's another. I'm going to put that up there. It's blank. Again, fill it in according to when you want to do that. There's our little graphic event. Okay. So okay, let me stop sharing. All right. Look at me. 801. Sorry. There's so much going on. And I get off this meeting tonight and now I got to jump on the red event, but let me I hope you are sleeping. I'm so excited about what all is going on. I cannot tell you. And please, the other thing I got to say, all of you are registered. If you have not registered for seminar, the end of this month is the last day to register. I know I've got about 3 of you that are saying you're going. We got to get you registered. Don't delay. We do not want this thing to sell out. Please join me Wednesday night, 8:00 on Janice's event. Please grab these graphics when we get off. I'm going to stick that 5 days. I'm going to go ahead and put the 4 in there too. So you're going to have the 5 and the 4. So you can post the 4 tomorrow. So if you have any questions, y'all, I'm just a text away. Let me know how I can help you. And y'all, this time next week, oh my gosh, can y'all imagine what next Monday night's going to look like and all the $100 days that we've had and the people that we're going to be celebrating? So it's going to be a packed out week. It's going to be a packed out house here, packed out week. Mm-hmm. And I'm so excited to see what you do. Okay. So do you have any questions?
So can we send the invitation to people that aren't our customers?
Absolutely.
We can just send it to anybody.
The main thing you want to do to cover yourself is put the wording in there. If you do not have a Mary Kay girl already, if you do not have a Mary Kay consultant, I'd love to be your consultant. So just kind of cover yourself that you're not taking them away from someone else. But absolutely, if they have skin and they're breathing,
well, I have some that I've given some little sample packets to, and they keep telling me they're going to order something, but they never have. And
so say, listen, thank you for not ordering before. Now's the time to order. Just be excited. I mean, go by and shake as many hands, take a little goodie bag, whatever you have to do to eye contact, phone. Please don't just sit here and text stuff out and think everybody's going to show up. I have learned a few will, but the majority will not. They want to know, they want to hear from you. They want to hear your voice. They want to see your face. And so live videos in your group, voice calls, something if you can't pick up the phone and call them. But if you've got times, I know, Jill, you're driving a lot, make phone calls while you're driving if you're not in the dead zone area. So I say that because we can't even drive to Brownwood anymore that we can keep a phone call. So lots is going on. But Jill, I'll see you Wednesday, Brent and Brenda Wednesday, and anybody else that can join us.
Karla, I don't know. We've got a mix up here. I'm keeping my grandkids Wednesday.
Are you on?
I can't come this Wednesday.
Okay.
I actually had it down on the 28th of June. I don't know where I got that, but I wrote that down.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, hey, and that's fine.
I can come Friday, but I can't come Wednesday.
Oh, and Lord, I can't do Friday because we're going to be off in the middle of the epic selling weekend.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, let me check with Brenda and see if if we have to move it. Let's just see who all is available. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I definitely want you to think I was coming.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm tickled you're keeping your grandkids. All right. Go get a plan if you do not have one already, and I'm going to get off and post some pictures in that group. So you'll be getting them. Just save them somewhere. Save them on your phone, and then you'll have them there to use. Okay, Debbie. Anything else before we hop off?
Nope.
You good? All right.
I'm good.
I'm proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep running the race. Oh my gosh, we got a lot to do in a short time to do it in. Okay. Eat an elephant. Eat an elephant one bite at a time. Eat an elephant.